I debated and I prayed this morning because I've been paying attention to different things that's been happening in the culture. I've been paying attention to different things that's been happening all around us. And I'm being very careful about my words because, I'm not the type of person to ever try to expose anybody or put anybody on Front Street or whatever. When people call in and they give their opinion or they volunteer their information, and then we deep dive into it, or you jump on TikTok and you say, oh man, I'm a single baby mama, then we gonna comment on it. But when it comes to issues like this, I try to keep it general, and then we gonna let the chips lay where they are, right? If the truth hits you, and I want you to open up your heart to this part, okay? I want y'all to open up your heart to this part. It's very important that you hear what I say. If you don't listen to anything and you laugh and you play, because I like to do imitations and say this and that about different mayors and governors and things like that, we get into that. But I want you to really open up your heart and your ears to this, because this is very, very important. Leave these women that are not yours alone. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. We joke on live streams. We talking about busting it down for a real one and all of that stuff. But I want you to hear me out. Leave women that are not yours alone. Why is Anton saying this? Because I got ears and eyes everywhere. I have ears. Listen to me. Don't get offended. Just sit back and open up your mind and open up your heart. Okay? Y'all are running around doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. Y'all sending women money. Y'all asking for money from women. I see it's a lot of frolicking back and forth inside of the chat, and y'all playfully play with each other. But then sometimes it turns into a serious situation. And some of these women are married. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Some of these women are married. Y'all gonna get yourselves in trouble. You're gonna get yourself hurt. The reason that I've been able to be successful is not that I'm smarter than everybody else. And I say often at times that I'm a C student. I say often at times that I'm a C student. And I say that because I want you to understand that your success does not come from your intellect. It doesn't come from how smart you think you are. It comes from making wise decisions every single day. And the one thing that I promised my father when I was a young man, when I was in middle school, and he said, Anton, and you guys have heard it. I've called my mother on his live stream, and she said, Anton, your weakness has always been women. Your weakness has always been women, because us as men and women need to understand this. We got eyes. And so I try to humanize it and say to you guys, listen, you can be married and still have masculinity. You don't have to hide the fact that you love women. You can absolutely, positively look, but don't touch. The reason that I have been successful is because I promised my father, and maybe some of us need more fathers in our lives. I promised my father back in middle school, and I didn't really start to take it serious until I started to get into college. I promised my father when I was in middle school that I would never put a woman before the money. And to an extent, that is still true today, even in my relationship. My wife, my daughter, everybody around me understand that my purpose comes before women, even them. And it doesn't mean that I don't love them, but I'm telling you that you have to have something that you zero in on, that you have tunnel vision for, and you don't let anything distract you. And the reason why that is necessary is because us as men, we are apes. See, hunt, beat it, kill it, eat it. See, woman, sex. See, money, get. We are very simple creatures. But I've seen the greatest of men have the biggest downfall because they cannot keep their eyes off of a woman that is going to ruin their life. And this is not just applicable to married women. This is applicable to women across the board. The reason why you don't see me having problems similar to how they have over at tonight's conversation, the reason why you don't see me having problems when it comes to scandals, the reason why you've never seen a woman ever, and you never will unless she's lying, you will never see a woman accuse me of doing something that I'm not supposed to do, is because I don't fumble the money. And I need that. I need that tunnel vision. And everybody need a purpose outside of a woman. You need that tunnel vision to stay focused so that you don't get yourself in a situation that you're not supposed to be in. Every woman that has ever come around me, every woman that works for me, they don't have to worry about me petitioning them or me liking them. And it don't matter if they like me. I don't care. I need you to focus on what I need you to focus on. The value that I see in you is your ability to be able to use your femininity to go and get me that bag. Hey, sales pitch, take care of business, do what you got to do. Hey, I love your intelligence. Let me focus on that. I know that other guys is easily distracted. So let me not only get people that can speak and that are intelligent and beautiful, but let me also let you present yourself to beautiful to them. But I'm not distracted. I'm never going to be distracted by a woman. I'm never, ever, under any circumstance, going to fumble my bag or fumble opportunities because I cannot focus and I'm so focused on women. And a lot of y'all are so distracted. You don't want to hear me. You don't want to hear me. We talk a lot and we joke a lot, but you distracted. Y'all having conversations with women that you ain't supposed to. She married, dog. Don't you know that that chick is in a relationship? You gonna get yourself hurt. And then y'all want to cloak it like, oh no, we just friends. Oh no, we just looking out for each other. You gonna fumble your bag. You gonna put yourself in a difficult situation and you gonna find yourself dealing with a dude that's gonna crash out. And I don't even believe that men need to confront the other man that she may or may not be interested in or talking to. But that don't stop a dude from crashing out. Check your chick, don't check him, but it don't mean that you can't control what is going to happen. And I'm telling y'all, y'all making yourselves look bad on a regular basis. Y'all making yourself look bad every single day. I'm trying to give you the game. I'm trying to help you to understand something. I'm trying to let you know without letting you know. And I don't look at you any differently because I understand the nature of people. Y'all women out here, because this ain't just the guys. Y'all women out here, you keep on getting phone calls, you keep on having friends, you keep on stepping out every day and interacting with people, always just innocent. I'm not doing nothing yet. You're going to find yourself in a difficult situation. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to lose your family. You're going to get your head cracked in. You're going to be in a very bad situation. The difficulty with people between men and women, and this is one of the reasons why I even advocate for regular schools to have a separation, and guys need to just go to school with guys and women need to go to school with women so that they're not easily distracted. And that's one of the things that helped me to focus and dedicate myself, is because when my parents took me out of regular school during middle school and sent me to, when my hormones and all of this stuff, when I started going through puberty and I was raging and all I wanted to do was bust down everything that I seen, and they put me in that school, it allowed for me to focus. It allowed for me to dedicate myself because I didn't have access at that time, because all I was surrounded by was hard legs, and all of the hard legs was trying to get the money, because not only did it change my cultural norms of what they was focused on business, money, their careers, and where they was going to go to college and school and doing the right thing. And then you focus on the women after you left school. And that stuck with me for my entire life. And I praise my parents and I give them admonition and praise for that, because it taught me discipline. It taught me to stay focused. It taught me not to fumble the bag for any women that just said, Anton, I like you. Some of y'all can't even take a compliment without trying to follow up on it. You want to try to get in touch with her. What's her DMs? Y'all got these secret messages and stuff going on. Man, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. The reason why I have never falling out with any woman that has ever worked for me or been around me is because I don't mess up the money and I don't mess around with the help. I don't mess up the money. If the money is messed up, everybody gonna be disappointed up in this junk. Because ain't nobody getting paid if the money is messed up. So you better help me to focus on what I gotta take care of because we gotta get this money. And I absolutely, positively never mess with the help. I will tell y'all, some of y'all have fumbled huge, massive opportunities, multi-million dollar potential opportunities, six-figure salaries because y'all couldn't stay focused and y'all was so into mess. Stay focused. Don't find yourself in a situation where you messing up the money. Nothing is worth it. It ain't a piece of box. I don't care how gorgeous she is. I don't care how cool she is. I don't care how much she say that she for you and she your friend. It ain't a piece of box. It ain't a woman on the face of this earth that's worth you messing up your family for and you messing up the money for. I'm trying to tell you. Don't get offended. Hear me out. Maybe your father never told you. Maybe you never had a strong father in your life. A lot of times they like to complain and say Anton always getting on a woman. This can be a unisex subject that we talk about, but I'm primarily focusing on my guys. The box distracts you. It distracts you. You need to pray. You need to ask God for good character. You need to be very direct and don't try to make your words all nice. Ask God for discipline. You gotta have the discipline. You have the discipline, you can take over the world. You're not distracted by a woman, you can take over the world. You are going to ask for good character. And the reason why you pray for good character is because you need your character to keep you in the places that your talent is going to take you. You need your character to keep you in the places that your talent is going to take you. You can't survive in this threshold where you got box being thrown at you day in and day out, day in and day out. You can't survive that. Next thing you know, you miss a show here. You miss an opportunity there. Oh, it's so rare. I can get there. I can get there. I'm all right. I can get it. It's a treacherous game. It is one of the most treacherous games that you have ever played in your entire life. I am only going to warn you one time. I thought about making some phone calls in order to ensure that everybody was good out here and there. I'm not doing that because I have to remove myself a liability and I don't want to be tied to anything that would mess up my bag. Okay? So what I need y'all to do, and this is a universal message to everybody that is watching this right now, is you need to gird up, cut it off. Cut it off. I don't care how cool y'all are. And the more y'all frolic, the closer y'all gonna get, the more difficult it's gonna be for you to cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. I don't care what you gotta do. Block them. Don't change your number. Whatever you gotta do, cut it off. It's messing up your money. It's messing up your opportunity. It's messing up your reputation. We don't fumble bags for anybody, including alien box. And when I say alien box, I'm talking about box that's unidentified. You don't even know if it's you fumbling out of a box that ain't even yours, and you don't even know where it is. You don't even know where it come from. You don't even want to know if anything wrong with it. Stop messing with the help. Stop getting yourself in situations you're not supposed to be in. Stop sending money and taking money from people that you don't know and that ain't supposed to be for you. That ain't your situation. You're going to find yourself in a difficult one. Stop. We don't mess up the money. This is the man law. Man law. New thing. New thing. Man law. Hey, let me get a close up for you. Man law. Number one. We don't fumble bags. This is a no fumble zone over here. You drop a pass, you fumble the pass, you got to get traded. This is a no fumble zone. Man law number one. Man law number two. We don't fumble passes. Man law number 3, we never put a woman before our bags. And that's not being disrespectful to the ladies. I'm just saying that, don't you want the best version of me? Have you ever thought about why I don't have any problems and why I can talk the way that I talk and I never have any kind of repercussions in my household when I talk the way that I talk? It's because I've been consistent and my chick know me. I've been consistent and my chick know me. I do say go. I don't have no ties on me. I ain't got to worry about none of that stuff. I do what I want to do. I can have as many women around me. I could fly women in and out to take care of business or whatever. I don't have the same problems that you have because you've created a reputation for yourself where you cannot be trusted. Man law, we don't fumble bags. Man law number 2, we don't fumble bags. And man law number 3, we don't mess with the help. Those are the 3 rules. Don't fumble bags. Don't fumble bags. We don't mess with the help. Let that chick do her job and leave her alone. Leave that little girl alone. Leave that chick alone. Leave that grown woman alone. That ain't for you. That ain't yours. And it's too many other women that's out here that ain't even got nothing to do. You ain't got to go and get nobody else's chick. It's so many of them out here. Listen, especially if you single. If you single, take care of your business, go get your money, and then go deal with whatever woman that you want to deal with. But why you got to get that one? Not that one. Leave that one alone, big dog. That one, the one that they said that you can't have, that's the one you want the most. Why do we do that? You better leave her alone. You better leave her alone. Don't find yourself in a difficult situation. Anyways, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. I also posted inside of the Patreon, so all of the bag chasers that's looking for the live stream, looking for the time, looking for the date, looking for everything, that is in the live stream. All right, take care of your business, be on top of it, and make sure you don't fumble no bags. All right, so I just wanted to make sure that we had that conversation. I don't want you to act like I didn't tell you.